Right. Let's go in and share out. I've already started it in Alchemical Witch, so you don't need to share it for that. But obviously, if there's other places.
Okay. Woo. Mm.
Oh no, poster paper.
Mm.
Pin. Oh, I will need to pin it to the Alchemical Witch though. Hold on.
Okay.
But I can do that. That's fine. Did you take over Alchemical Witch as well, or was that one you set up by yourself?
Yeah, I set that one up by myself.
Oh, did you? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's that done.
Yeah, because I was having problems. I couldn't share anything to Empath Needs.
Hmm.
And so it's like, well, I wanted to start something so that way I would be able to share, my friends' lives and whatnot on there and support them.
Yeah, no, that's great. Hey, Kimmy, thank you. Oh, let me get a list. So, we'll just wait for a few people to pop on, and then we'll get down to business.
Okay.
Mind you, it's after Christmas. So, in between the week between Christmas and New Year is always a bit quiet, I think.
Oh, yeah. And which is
Everyone's
okay.
recovering from Christmas and getting ready for New Year.
Yeah.
So we'll
I
just.
know. I hadn't even figured out what I want to cook for New Year's besides, I'm going to do the black eyed peas and collard, the greens.
Oh yeah. Oh okay.
But usually I do like a theme. So last year it was all Cajun. I did
Hmm.
Cajun and okra, and it was so
Oh,
good.
cool. Yeah, it sounds lovely. I've only had okra a couple of times, I think, or maybe even once, and I thought it was lovely.
I like it.
But
Hello, Kimmy. Thank you for sharing.
so, hello to everyone who's watching. Welcome, willkommen, bonjour. Hey Trina, how are you?
Mhm.
It's been raining here today.
Here
Hey
too. It's
Tamara.
supposed to rain all week,
All right, lovely. Hi
right?
Tamara. So we're doing readings for donations, open donations, any amount you want. If you would like just a quick card or something, then obviously let us know. And I'll do two lists: one for those who donate, one for those who just want a quick read. And so yeah, speak now or forever hold your peace, as the saying goes.
What the heck? My cards are acting so funny. They're real sticky, and now they won't even shuffle,
Isn't
and they're still sticky.
they? What you been doing to them? You've been using them. You've been eating. You've been I don't know, eating popcorn and
Oh yeah.
and shuffling over. Hey, Catherine. Catherine, do you want a quick card? All right, I'm going to give you a quick card. Please share out. Um, just so that there's a. Well, we like to. If you share out, then we'll do you a card. We'll probably do you one anyway, but you know.
Maybe they need smudged. It is just
That's it.
maybe
That's
I'm
what I was looking for. That's well done, Tamara. Thank you. That's what I was trying to think of. Christmas candy.
okay. Let me try it.
Oh, thank you, Trina. Trina's donated.
Oh, thank you, Trina. Ooh.
Kimmy wants a quick card. Kimmy, you may have one, obviously. Tamara, do you want anything? Christmas, some candy, maybe? Some card candy? We'll just and whilst we're waiting for Tamara to let us know, or anyone else who's on, Trina, is there anything? Is there anything in specific or anything in particular that you'd like us to look at, or just whatever comes through? How are the cards? Have you unstuck them?
They're not acting right. I don't know.
They're
Weird.
sticky.
I used them last night and they were perfect, and then I just brought them in here a little bit ago, and they're just like sticky and don't want to cut. So I don't know. It's just weird. I've never had that happen before.
Okay, tomorrow, no problem. Trina will do. Trina says she's needing a purpose and a direction. So that will be the theme, or that will be the sort of the basis.
Okay.
Be the background for the read.
Okay.
All right.
Are we gonna pull Kimmy a quick card, or?
Yeah, we can do the quick cards if you like. Catherine wanted one as well. So we'll do a couple of quick cards, one for Catherine and one for Kimmy, and then we'll get on to Trina.
Okay.
The chi. Let me get my cards out.
Okay.
Right, let's do a quick card for Catherine.
Okay.
Before we get into it.
I'm gonna try a different deck.
You giving up on them, man?
I don't know what to do. Let's see here.
All right. Catherine. Catherine, I got Pull the Venetian for you. It says, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So, an additional message from that, I'm feeling as if you have got some things to say. Because when it talks about gifts, doesn't necessarily mean like the gifts as in psychic stuff, clairs and etc. But just your everyday, just the way that you see the world, the way that you go through life. I'm feeling like you have got things to share. And to do more of that, share more. I guess, your thoughts with others. Is that light language tomorrow? I think tomorrow's writing light language. That's something that I can't. Well, I'm not sure I can do is write light language, but yeah, it's very impressive.
Oh, yeah. I know that's different. I have new beginnings. Um, whoops, forget I'm over here. Make sure trust yourself and trust your guides and angels, and things are gonna start coming into balance with you and harmony. Um, so the new beginnings, they may feel rough in the beginning and chaotic, but just make sure that you trust your intuition and your guides and angels, so that will help bring it more into balance. And your energies won't feel so chaotic.
Lovely. Right, and then Kimmy, Saint Germain. He's very dapper, isn't he? Karma releasing says, move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. A bit of room. Hey, Chatter. What else, Kimmy? Is there anything else? Kimmy, have you got a crystal ball? Because I'm seeing a crystal ball. I feel like it's almost like there's going to be a lot of manifestation, things happening. I feel like your ability, shall we say, your ability to manifest is really heightened at this time. So, I mean, I don't know what the crystal ball's got to do with it, if I'm honest. But I guess it's a symbol of being able to tell the future. But I guess that's what it's all about.
Okay, Kimmy. Whoops. Kimmy, you have corn.
That's very true tomorrow.
It's feminine. The direction is north. Planet Venus and Earth. Okay, so with the corn's coming in. Is the corn is like the structure, and the corn is coming in with all your struggles. So if you ever seen anybody who plant gardens, when they plant all their corns and the corns are growing up, they tend to plant like the green beans and squash around the corn stalk. And then the beans, they vine up through the corn, right? So the corn's just going to really help you with your structure. So I don't know. I feel like there's probably some things that are challenging right now, and so the corn is going to help you with that. Help bring you in some structure.
Companion planting, yeah. Much love tomorrow. Yes, you can, Presh. And Michelle has donated. Thank you, Michelle. She hasn't said hello yet, but I know she's there. Oh, thank you for sharing out, Trina, as well. Right, we have two donators. Trina and Michelle. Trina wanted to know a purpose or a path, journey, what was it? Direction. So, speaking of
direction,
I don't know whether it's going to be one direction or two directions or multi-direction, but one direction. Michelle's here, just in time.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Michelle.
So, oh yeah, fresh. Right, Trina. Let's do Trina first.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, Trina. Tell me about it. Anything but one direction.
I'm gonna sit down. Let's work out.
Right. Let's get serious. Ah, nice. 369. Excellent. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, my cards are acting crazy today.
They're not sticky. Are they the sticky ones?
Yeah, they're not doing well, and the other ones are not. Okay.
Right. Want to go, Ada?
Okay. Okay, so there is some things that need to be cut away. And I'm really feeling like you have to step out of your box, Trina. I know our comfort zones it's terrible, but once we start stepping out, we need to have that sense like the full card, so we can have that freedom to start moving on, and not caring what people think, and trust in spirit. I really feel like this is all connected in with being able to connect with the high priestess. I feel like there's some things that you should do to start preparing to be able to start making that connection. You have with the Empress, you have like a very nurturing and caring personality about you. Um, and it shows I do have the Three of Pentacles, so it does show that you are wanting to create something for your future, right? I would pick something something that you're interested in, maybe doing some teaching, healing. I feel you have those abilities to be able to do that. Um, So you do have a purpose here. Everybody has a purpose, and it's all written into the stars. Um, a lot of times when I lose sight or I lose direction, I like to go outside at night and meditate underneath the stars and to connect with them. Because sometimes when we're feeling lost or we don't know what to do, the universe is a map, and if we can connect into that moment into the stars, it'll help guide us into where we need to go, and may open up an area to bring in some more creative ideals and
Oh, she said she felt all happy about meditating under the stars. That's nice.
uh, yeah, that's what I like to do. It's just
Mm.
I don't know, because I always felt like the stars, for back in the old days. Remember when, in the Bible, where the astrologers were following the stars, and the stars led them to where Jesus was going to be born at. And so,
Mm.
and I still feel that with the universe, because just the universe is like a map for us. But that I recommend that, Trina. Um, Sit out there in the stars, start releasing some things. Um, just prepare yourself to start letting go, and
Mm.
try to move out of your comfort zone and check out the healing, and maybe doing some teaching,
Mm.
because I do have the healer card and the teaching.
Yeah. Starlight, star bright. Yeah.
Yeah.
Star I see tonight, starlight. That's a song, isn't it? Starlight, star bright, make everything alright. Um, Trina, it's funny Ada should mention teaching. Well, not funny really, but um, because what they showed me was it looked like you could almost say it was like looked like what they say a virus is or bacteria or something like that, and it signified health to me, and your health, and I don't know if you have an interest in health. And well, I mean, we kind of got an interest in health, but what I mean is, for some it's just something that we do, and others we are passionate about helping other people with theirs, or giving them guidance, or assistance with theirs, um, and I think this may be where the teaching comes in, because of everything that you've done and everything that you've gone through. Like, they're showing, and as if you do this, then obviously it's not to say you're going to do it tomorrow. You can if you want, but it's up to you. Obviously, you don't have to do anything that I say, um, or take any notice of any of it. But um, I'm kind of, what they're showing me is you in a room, seated with others, um, sort of in a circle, and but you're kind of, I don't know, you're leading the group, because of your natural, vibrant, outgoing kind of um, energy, personality. Um, it's like people are drawn to you, and I know sometimes we kind of wish they weren't, because, but it's just something that, it's just, I don't know, it's just something that we have to deal with. Um, but I am seeing you like I'm not sure necessarily what the subject is of this group, but I do feel it's kind of it's like a group where people can share what they're going through, for those who have gone through, stuff, things that you've gone through, and you're able to guide them and help them, and encourage others to do the same. So although you're the one leading the group, it's almost like everyone's doing it together. There's not one person standing in the middle saying, right, you've got to do this, or you do that, or your turn to talk now, or whatever. It feels like a very all for one, and one for all kind of situation, where all you did was kind of just get people together, and then just allowed it to happen naturally or organically. So whether that's something that appeals to you, I don't know. And like I say, you can do it on your own time frame, but like Ada said about the comfort zone, yeah, it's easy to stay in that forever, really, I suppose. Um, but I see it as being what I sort of just suggested or saw was something that I think that you would really excel in, and would really give you a lot of joy and happiness, um, to be around those like-minded people, and but also doing something to bring people together, because I think we probably need more of that. We can do a lot of stuff online, but it's not really the same as doing things in person, and actually seeing someone physically, hugging them, or feeling their energy, or just being around other people. And I think we've missed that the last few years, because that's kind of what that's what we need. We need that connection, that physical connection, and maybe we should all kind of start up a group or do something to encourage people to get together more and get out of the house. Although it's if you want to stay home, that's fine. But yeah, I don't know. Let's have a look. Scarily awesome. Yeah. Oh, hi, Ivy. Nice to see you. Oh, let me just take care of Mary Ginny. 1 second. Get rid of that. Blackboard only plugged. Yeah. True, tomorrow. So yeah, I mean, I know it's a bit scary. Oh, hey, Alison. Sorry, I've just seen your comment. Let's have a look. I'm just sorting out the comments from Mary Ginny. Hey, Penny. What have we got? Yeah, we were talking about fairies yesterday. Bronwyn was talking about fairies yesterday, wasn't she? On her lives. So yeah, have you got anything else? Have you got anything else for Trina? Or we can. Thank you, Ivy. Ivy donated.
No, I think I'm complete.
Okay, cool. Well, Trina, if you need, well, just get in touch. If there's anything that, because actually I've been thinking about doing something similar myself. So if I have any tips or anything like that, or if you have any tips um, or advice or anything like that, or guidance about what to do or anything, then we can share. We can share and share alike. And if anyone has done anything like that, then I know Michelle's organised stuff. Um,
She's really
she's
good.
yeah, she's a professional. So so, but yeah, it's a bit scary, but it'll be worth it. It'll be cool. So, but yeah, we'll chat to her. Right. Speaking of Michelle, she is next. Thank you, Ivy. And then we'll do Ivy afterwards.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Pam. Hello, Pamela. All right. Anything in particular, Michelle, or just whatever?
I forget to look down here at my phone because I can't see comments up here.
How come? How come you can't see the comments? Do you need to just change to a different? Do you need to just change to a different view, or something? Does it say what? What can you see on your screen? Does it say private chat?
Oh, well, up here on the tablet, it doesn't
Mm.
show anything. And then down here on the phone, sometimes it'll skip some and then sometimes it won't.
Oh, okay. The usual.
Hello, Pamela. Okay. Oh man, they just won't go in. Let's see. So Michelle, she's very structured.
Mm.
Um, she has the personality of the emperor. You know, she's very stable.
Mm.
She's very good at what she does.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah,
she
she's not
also
bad.
has, which is so awesome.
She is awesome.
Um, I don't know, Michelle, if you're in a cycle right now. I feel like something's coming to an end. Um, and when this comes to an end, um, you want to ask Archangel Michael to cut that cord from that situation because whatever it is, the situation is going to try to keep a latch to you. And what I see is I see one root where the cord is, and then I'm seeing like these other little roots that's coming out from that. So even though that you may think that the situation's over, there's like little roots that's trying to dig in. So I ask Archangel Michael to come in and cut that and to really pull those roots out. Um, because I think whatever it is trying to like sprout different things. It's not like the one thing. It's like it has it's not like the one cord is the issue, but it's like there's a little root that's going to be one thing, and then there's another little root, and then there's something else. Um, and I'm feeling a lot of fire. There's fire elements with you. Um, I don't know if there's something new coming in, but I'm feeling like there's something that you probably need to start practicing and working with, and to learn how to work it. Because you also have Pluto. So, and Pluto is about bringing it an end to something, and then you have the Saturn, which is the planets are fire elements. So there's new stuff that's waiting for you to come in, and there's some messages that's going to be coming too. So you may be getting some. You may already be getting some messages from Jupiter, and Saturn's going to help bring in some gifts with you. I would try to really connect with those planets. And I think that's all I have for right now.
Okay. Cool. Right, Michelle. What they're showing me is it's almost like there's an eye, right, well, your third eye here, and it's trying to come out. It's kind of coming out forward, but there's almost like some straps on it to kind of keep it in place to hold it back, and I just see why, because it feels like something else is ready to kind of open. Not that there's not enough that you've got open, but like it feels like something's really straining and stretching. So alasania nikia masunola niasanata kasa isunoya masana isalatana sanakia sunobo apopo yasana isalata kisana yanata sunyo sunakila niya sunia kusnoya tekisa latasana kisunoya sanaki latana sanaka ko latata kisanaka yasanata kusanataki. It's like they showed me a bicycle. While I was speaking. And I'll just find out why. So it's about balance. About balance at the moment. Like, obviously, when we start riding a bike, we need to learn how to balance on the bike. And in some respects, well, I guess not necessarily always, but we can't. It's harder to balance when we're standing still, or we're stationary on the bike. But when we're moving, it's much easier. And I think I vaguely remember something last time about saying something about resting. Well, I feel like kind of that rest period is over. You'll be glad or not so glad to know. But I feel like it's time to start moving again, because there is something that is pushing. That it feels like it's really pushing you, and I'm seeing a guide. He almost looks like feels like a wizard, some kind of wizard with a long beard and a staff. One of the sort of the atypical kind of representation. And on the top of his staff. He's kind of like got this the same eye kind of round thing that I'm seeing just trying to come out of your forehead. That's in your third eye. I got the feeling he's just told me that there's something to do with numbers. I don't know if you're into numerology or anything like that. But whilst a lot of us rely on others' interpretation of numbers to show us or to help. So if we see like a number, 888, for example, then we'll look up what the meaning of that is. But that's just someone else's interpretation that may not necessarily be applied to us. That's just what someone else thinks. Though I'm feeling like if you don't already work closely with numbers, but like I'm seeing you come up with your own interpretations of numbers that and they can be completely different to what's considered sort of the usual or the normal explanation of what numbers mean. And they're showing me, you know how if you take a water bottle, for example, and you write, I don't know, love, happiness, joy on it, it will infuse the vibration of those words into the water. I'm seeing you do like they're showing me you doing the same with numbers. So they're almost like codes. That's it. Bloody took me long enough. I feel like there's an opportunity, shall we say, because obviously you don't have to, but to start using codes and coded codes that involve numbers rather than symbols. And a combination of numbers will mean one thing and blah blah blah. You get the picture. So it's all about creating or channeling, shall we say, your own codes, and kind of using them. You could write them on stuff. You could write them on things, whether it be a water bottle or even like on your wall. But that's what it's about, using codes. So sorry it took so long to get there, but we got there in the end. But that's basically what it was. 03309. Oh, right, really? 369. Cool, Tamara. No, I didn't feel it was Merlin, if I'm honest. I know everyone's kind of like automatically goes to the fact like if it's a wizard, it's Merlin, but I didn't feel like it was Merlin. Put it that way. And what else there? Oh yeah, Tamara said 1 + 1 is 3. Yeah, I know what you mean, Tamara, actually. It can be in some ways. I think we've got maths wrong, or the way that we've been taught maths, but that's a subject for another time. But yeah, it's about codes, Michelle, and learning to work with them. And it's almost like you can, if you see a code on someone, with their permission, you can kind of change that or alter it. So it's kind of just another way of healing or doing energy work, I suppose, because it doesn't have to be energy healing doesn't strictly have to be obviously, Reiki or sound or, whatever. It's all kind of forms. And I feel like you can like imprint codes or change codes on people if that is what you're feeling to do, and they obviously give you permission to do that. So yes, it's about codes, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, have you got anything else for Michelle, Ada?
Yeah. As I was looking over these cards and stuff, Michelle, I don't know how well you're connected with trees. But I'm kind of feeling like I'm feeling like these trees that are like a safe spot for you. And I also feel like that, I don't know, I'm sure you probably have, like you've gone on shamanic journeys and stuff, and sometimes like on these journeys, um, we may see ourselves going into the ocean and swimming, and then all of a sudden we're in like a different dimension. I feel that's going to happen with you, but it's going to be through the trees. And these trees are going to be like a safe place for you, and to be able to travel and be protected and then come back. But I'm not real for sure exactly what kind of journey, if you're going into, I don't know if it's timelines or if it's other dimensions. I'm not real for sure, but I'm sensing that there's going to be a lot of heavy, heavy, heavy energy with this. And it kind of reminds me, I almost feel it like this goes with that last reading I did with you in the group when you had it open, about the new abilities and things coming in and the self-care. Whatever energies these are, they're going to be really, really powerful. But I really feel like the trees and stuff, I don't know if there'll be a certain place where you go to in the woods and you can meditate there and you'll be able to travel somewhere. I'm not real for sure where or what it is. But they'll be, the trees will be protecting you as you journey and then you come back. It'll be your safe spot.
Lovely.
Okay. And I
Right.
think I'm coming.
Okay, cool. She had the trees show me the spirits around and allow me to square them to see. Oh, that's lovely. Excellent. 3 and 4 and 8 and 12. Oh, nice. Nice tomorrow. Right. Thank you, Michelle. Lovely to see you. As always. So next we have Ivy. I'm glad you understand, Michelle. I kind of wasn't sure. Sometimes I don't understand what comes through, but lovely to. Right.
I know sometimes it's hard to explain too.
Yeah, I think.
Because a lot of times, I'll feel things. It's like, okay, how do I even describe this?
I
But
know.
it's not only do I see, sometimes I see, but I feel more than what I see.
Yeah, it's like we'll just have to say it, and then hopefully the person will understand, even though we don't. I guess we don't need to, but obviously
Right.
it helps being able to try and explain it. But yeah, it's not always the case. Right, Ivy, have you got anything in particular, or just whatever comes through? See what Ivy says. While we're waiting for Ivy, I'll just do a quick card for Presh. Presh, you still here?
Okay.
Ivy, go with the flow. Right. We'll just do a quick card for Presh. Instead of, we want to get our hopes up and then disappoint them. Oh, Presh, you got the cover girl, Holy Amethyst. Divine Alchemy. It says, move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. That's for you, Push. The Holy Amethyst. Right. We'll do Ivy. Let's have a look.
And I got for Presh, take the lead and consult your body's wisdom. Definitely connecting with the self. Pay attention to what your body needs. You know,
Yes.
if it's more fruits, vegetables, spirituality, our human and our spiritual. Definitely is a duality between them, but also they can work together. So sometimes if we get a little out of balance, then we may need more of something.
Yeah, do you find that like what your body needs or the things you have craving for just change, or like you think, oh, I really fancy some, I don't know, some pancakes or whatever, or some apples, and then one week you think, no, I can't be asked for them anymore. I want something else. Yes.
Yes. If you Google some of those, if you I don't have a book on vegetables or anything, but everything has a spiritual meaning. So if you're craving something sweet, I mean, it may represent that, okay, well, maybe you need more stability or something more encouragement in your life.
Oh, right, okay.
I know that there is meanings for that. It's just that it's something I haven't delved into yet.
Okay.
But yeah, cravings all have meanings.
No, right, okay. I thought if I was craving something sweet, it just meant that I had some, like I needed to do a gut detox because there were some parasites or worms in my intestines that were hungry.
Oh.
So, but I guess it could be anything, I guess. But yeah, that is interesting. Like craving certain things. I guess all foods have certain different types of energy. So
yeah, I mean, it could be something you need physically, or it could be something that you need spiritually that you're craving. You know, like when I get sick, I need to do some research. You know, when I get sick and catch colds or have the flu, I always crave hot peppers. I always want, you know, like the jalapenos. I always want to eat. Even if I like make goulash, I have to slice some jalapenos when I'm sick. There's something that is in the peppers that I crave when I'm sick.
That your body's needs that to help process and detox whatever is made you sick. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was rather creepy over here, I must admit. I've only done a sort of a proper gut detox once, and that was rather it was interesting, put it that way. I had extreme anxiety for a day, but then once everything got flushed out, it was serene. It was beautiful. It was worth it. It was. I've never thought. My thinking has never been so clear, and I didn't have any worries or troubles, and I could see solutions for everything. It was amazing.
Oh, awesome.
But that was I went sort of that was I used turpentine to do it, and I mean, like it's got to be used with caution, and obviously, and I mean, Ada knows about mine and Bronwyn's sort of disagreements with regards to turpentine.
Oh, that was just so funny. I know she messaged me right away the first time when she found out. I
Did you?
can't remember. Oh my goodness, she was like, she was so upset.
Oh, but oh no. But yeah, it's got to be done like with. You got to do some research on it, and you can't just take it.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Yeah, that's
but
something that definitely you would have to do in very in moderation, you know.
yeah, yeah, and it's only like you only use a teaspoonful. So, but I mean, it's not for everyone, obviously.
Hmm.
And yeah, it's just basically to do research and
Yeah.
but I like trying things out. I can't help it.
And too, the herbs and stuff. I like to, experiment with the teas and make homemade teas and stuff like that with the herbs
Mm,
and see what happens.
yeah, I mean, you're supposed to sort of prepare yourself before taking it, like go on a special diet and cut stuff out and everything.
Yeah.
Although I didn't really. Oh, hey Nicole. I kind of just went for it and took it, and I was fine. But I wouldn't necessarily. Oh, hey Omnia, nice to see you. So, but yeah, it's not advised to do it just willy nilly, shall we say?
Oh.
Right. Yeah, no. Ivy says I can just imagine her reaction. Yeah, I know. But I'm still here. So
So are you still doing turpentine or have you?
no, I haven't done it since. I've done because that they put turpentine in Vicks vapor rub. And when I had like sinus issues or my nose was blocked, I put some I did like a steam bath and breathed it in because it's good for that as well. It's actually hey Nicole, yeah.
Hi, Nicole.
But there was a manual like I think it was called the Merck manual that came out in the early 1900s or late 1800s or something like that, and turpentine was listed as a cure, um, from what I can remember, for the majority of the illnesses, conditions, or diseases. So there's something about it that because I mean it's not always the case, but like when we display symptoms and we get sick, it's because obviously like the body sometimes just needs to get rid of all of the toxic stuff that has been built up over time.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
and kind of turpentine can be used to detox the body. It's just a question of it needs to be done properly and it needs to be done in mindfully, and it's not something that you can just swig or take like a lot of medicine.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know
like
where you,
medicine even have chemicals and stuff in it that gets built up too.
yeah, I know
You
exactly.
know? And it
Yeah,
builds it into your body also. I mean sometimes it's, well, I
mm,
don't know. To me, that there's a lot of natural things out there that you could do. It just putting it into practice, and
yeah,
finding what works, because not all herbs and home remedies and stuff is going to work for everybody.
no, exactly. And like you say, there's I think there's probably a natural alternative to every chemical medicine or every pharmaceutical. There's a natural alternative. It's just a question of finding it, and
Mm.
and it's kind of ironic that sometimes the pharmaceutical or the medicine that or that people take is actually doing more harm than good. So it may be suppressing the symptoms, but it's not actually curing. It's not actually getting to the root of the problem. It just helps us feel better for a time, but the issue is still always there.
It's a mask, you know.
But I think, I mean, everything's got its place. They can be used beneficially. Some instances, and in life-threatening situations, you haven't necessarily got time to crush up some holy basil or turmeric and whatever. We sometimes need instant healing or instant relief, and so everything has its place.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, well, garlic. Funny enough, I've got a story about garlic that I told to Bronwyn a few weeks. I told it to Bronwyn a few weeks ago, and she said yeah, that was like because I said, have I told you the story about shingles and garlic and how I sorted my shingles out with garlic? So I told her the story, and she said, yeah, you've told me about 5 or 6 times. So, well, hey Sonny.
That's funny.
I'm wary of stuff that's proclaimed to be antibiotic, because if you think about it, anti means against, and biotic means of the body, or organic or whatever. So to take something that's anti our body seems a bit kind of wrong to me. If you actually look at the meanings of the words that are used, then why would you take something that's anti your own body? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, whether as I'm not sure, but anyway, just briefly, I had shingles, and I had like pain, like it's a nerve thing as far as I'm aware, and I had pain like stabbing in my ear, behind my ear, and I had sort of a rash or spots come up on my face, and I the pain, like the headache was, the stabbing pain that I had was just unbearable, and it's greater than anything I'd ever had before, and it was just unbearable. And I tried everything. I tried penicillin. This is when I went to the doctors, but so I went and they gave me something. They thought it was an ear infection. They gave me something for that. That didn't work because obviously it wasn't an ear infection. And then they said, "Oh yeah, you got shingles," and then they gave me some penicillin or something like that, and that didn't touch it. That's absolutely useless. So I searched online for natural remedies, and I tried a few, and then I came across garlic. Hey, Vaishu. I came across. They said try garlic, so I started eating raw garlic, like a few times a day, and within a couple of days, within 2 or 3 days, the pain was subsiding, and the rash was clearing up, and like within maybe 4 or 5 days, maybe a week, I can't really remember, I was absolutely fine. So, if anyone gets shingles or anything like that, then try raw garlic. And if you want to avoid hey Marcel, if you want to avoid the sort of the garlic breath, then unless you want people to avoid you, obviously, I mean, if you want people to stay away from you, eat, by all means. But if you want to avoid the garlic breath, then what I used to do was crush it up and put it in a glass of milk, and the milk sort of hides it doesn't give you the breath, and it hides the smell, so it masks the smell. That's what I was going to do. That's what I meant to say. So yeah, for shingles, if anyone ever is unfortunate enough to contract shingles or get shingles, then try raw garlic. Anyway, sorry, I got a bit sidetracked there. We were doing Ivy, weren't we? So
You still here, Ivy?
Something she said. Did I say hello, Sunny? I think. Um, she says, "How is it? How is it that people can see my true essence, but I can't? Is it a blockage or something?"
I
So
think
she
we
wants to
probably
know
do that
how.
ourselves, you know.
Yeah, I think
It's hard
that could
to
be.
see ourselves as other people see us.
Mm, yeah, imagine that. Imagine if we all saw ourselves as other people see us. I mean, we'd be unbearable.
Right? Yeah, or I don't know, maybe it's the belief that we can do really great things and we do have those powers and the abilities
Mm,
to come in and because it's almost like somebody can say something and it's like, man, you can really, really, really work with energy really good. And then I'm like, really? you know, it's almost
yeah.
it's like a self-doubt, I think. And I think that's where we get caught up
Mm, yeah,
when we
yeah, too.
start self-doubting ourselves. We get a compliment and then seeing it as a wow, that's
Mm.
a great thing. We like, well, I don't see it.
Yeah.
I mean, because I know I work with energy, right?
Mm,
But I don't know, maybe self blinders,
mm,
to see that, yeah, we are really
mm,
good beings, and God did give us our abilities to be able to help others,
yeah, totally.
perhaps.
Yeah, makes sense. Do you do podcasts, Marcel? Do you? Hmm, interesting. I've never done it. I don't do podcasts or never done one. Ada, you haven't got a podcast channel or anything like that?
Uh-uh. I don't know anything about that.
No.
Didn't Sherry Collins just start a podcast? Ain't that where you go
Yeah,
on like I'm not real for sure what a podcast exactly all that is.
I think she's got her own radio show. I think that's what it is.
Like the radio.
Hmm. Yeah. So she has asked me to be a guest on it. So that should be
Oh,
fun.
awesome, awesome.
Right, Ivy. Let's see what we got for Ivy. She's funny, Nicole. I like Nicole. Yeah, you have to see your mirror exactly tomorrow. And in tomorrow's in Nicole's mirror is another piece of pizza.
I haven't had pizza for quite a while.
No, I saw someone sort of break down the actual I don't know shows nutritional science um, of it, and there are so many different things that don't go with each other on a pizza. Hey, Amy, on a pizza that the body it's really not good for the body because of the different like different combinations like cheese and bread and fruit and tomato and it's like none of it goes together and the body really struggles apparently to sort of digest it.
And a
So
lot of bread.
and a lot of what?
A lot of bread, with the crust.
Yeah, totally.
The,
Yeah.
the
So,
process, all the different.
but that being said, um, you know, if people like it, then why not? So, right. Sorry, Ivy. We said we are going to do you about 10 minutes ago.
Hmm.
Um, I'm seeing like a digger, and it's scraping away at the soil, like digging into the earth, and it's almost like this represents you. You're digging and you're digging because you want to get to the bottom. You're not afraid to open up and to expose all of the things that you know are from your past ancestrally or what have you. You just want to bring everything out into the light, and you want to heal. You want to heal yourself. You want to heal your family, your bloodline, your any karmic ties that you have, but they said at the same time, and I'm not sure how often you do this or how much you do this, and I may have said this to you before, and if so, I'm sorry, and like you may be, but to rest. And I know that's sometimes easier said than done because we always want to be doing something. We always want to be on the go. We always want to be moving. I think like having the belief that we're moving forward, and if we're not doing anything, it doesn't feel like we're moving forward. We feel like we're stuck. But just feeling like you've done a lot of you've done a lot of the work, you've done a lot of the ground. Excuse me. You've done a lot of the groundwork. You've done a hell of a lot of groundwork, and resting. They've just shown me an image of a cat, because I mean, like cats, they'll lay around for. I mean, it depends on the cat, obviously, but cats will laze around and lay in the sun or whatever for a good part of the day, and then they'll maybe get up and have a walk around and go and explore for a few hours. But they do spend a lot of their time, like I guess, lazing around. And but for some people that's easier than others. We don't like just not necessarily doing anything, but doing nothing doesn't necessarily mean that you don't have to do anything. You don't have to just sit there and do nothing, but more take it easy on your physical body. Like what with the I know that you do you prepare like deer and fish and stuff like that. And I can imagine that can be quite a physically demanding. So it's important that obviously when you're not doing that, and to just be aware of how much you are exerting yourself. And I appreciate that sometimes we need to do these things because we need to survive, I guess, in a way. We need either money or we need food or what have you. And so we push ourselves to the limit. Um, so if you feel like you need to do those things, then there's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, you do what you got to do, but at the same time, when you do get a chance, to relax and rest, you're not doing the carcasses and the filleting and everything like that, then to really make sure to make the most of it, to make the most of, of the time that you can create to do nothing. And something about water as well, something about the sea, I think. I remember I spoke to I was doing a live with Brahman, and you came on, and you were on the beach, and I don't know what the weather's like where you are in BC, but I'm feeling like it's almost as if the sea is calling you back. And I don't know how often you go there, but or if you can, if you're near it. But almost just sitting on the sand with your feet in the water and letting sort of the saltiness, the salt draw out all of that sort of tired, sort of denser kind of energy from you, and almost replenish you, but with your feet in the water, so you have that physical connection as well as an energetic one. Um, but yeah, it's definitely time. I feel like the sea wants you back. So I'll that's all I've got for now. But I'll see if anything else comes through when Ada's reading. Hey Chelsea, you may. Thank you.
So I had seen this image of one of the cards. So I went through the deck and pulled it. I don't know why my glasses keep fogging up, but definitely I agree with Jimmy. You see the cat. You actually have two. I seen this image here in my mind, um, and then you have another one. You may not be able to see it. There's a glare. Okay, so with these, your guides really want you to connect in with your animal guides. And then I also feel, I seen, like Jimmy was saying with the water, um, um, you have a very strong connection with water. And when you go and you connect with water, I really feel like there's almost like a transformation that takes place that when you're there and you're connecting into it. There's something different for like if you're at home and you're meditating, but when you're actually there by the water, there's some type of transitioning or transformation that's happening in that process. Um, uh, there's something it's almost like it empowers you when you go there. Um, it's a place where you can go and you can release your emotions, and the water accepts it. It just it takes it from you. It's a very healing place for you to be at. Um, the universe is trying to speak to you and get your attention. I don't know if they're trying to give you messages, um, but watch for universe is giving you signs on things. So keep an eye out on that. It'll be um, things that don't happen very often to get your attention. Something might be, well, that you may say, oh, well, that's strange or that's odd, but the universe is trying to catch your attention on something. Um, I don't know. I don't know about this card here I have in this deck. So I don't know. It's the happy birthday card.
Oh, cool.
So normally so far the past few readings when this card has come up, there's been an actual birthday. So I'm not really understanding the birthday card except for letting, I guess, I have no idea what the birthday card means, but it's a happy birthday card. I'm not real sure. I guess I'm going to have to take some time and really delve into that.
Hmm.
Um, but I think, also with the water, is a place that you could really um, bring in all your magic, right? And you're gathering all your magic, all your strength, all your energies, and you're putting something out to the universe. I don't know if you've requested something to the universe or putting it out there, but this here is um, raising your vibrations, and sending it up. I feel like this is a really good time for you, Ivy. I don't feel any like off energies right now or anything negative. Uh, I feel like that you're having strength. You're full of love. I feel like your energy is really good right now. Um, I would take this opportunity to let the connect with the Mother of Fire and have her just nurture the fires within you. Have her to keep growing it. Because fire will bring in creativity to create. Um,
Excuse me.
you may want to start going through, maybe make a little list, Ivy, of things. Maybe this to put in priority. Um, well, maybe not exactly a priority. I'm seeing a list. You and somebody's making a list, so I don't know. Let's see if I can get. Or maybe it could be somebody maybe helping you. Um, or it could be you helping somebody. You could be helping somebody to help prioritize maybe their spiritual needs, physical needs, or making a list of what they could do to help. Um,
Fire on the beaches. Tomorrow I said her bacon plays in the sink.
So maybe that might be it. I'm kind of feeling that is maybe like helping a friend. Well, you could write down where you could do like a 15-minute meditation, um, drinking water, something to help somebody.
Yeah. Set intention into the water or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And I think,
But a fire on the beach, yeah, definitely. That sounds awesome.
and just don't limit yourself because you also got the full card. Yeah, because I really feel like with the Five of Earth and the waterfall, it's all about the creating. As this waterfall may have started with a little stream up here, and then so the more water comes through, it's all about creating.
Yeah, I guess water is the blueprint for everything, I suppose, isn't it?
Uh-huh. And the full, don't limit yourself. I know we tend to do that. I do it too. Beliefs and not saying, but I think it's about having to change our mindset on how we see ourselves, because we are a divine being. God made us as we are. And I really think that we just need to take a look at ourselves differently instead of being, conditioned to, how we was raised. We gotta let that stuff go.
We shine in truth. Yes. So, yeah, are you complete with Ivy?
Yeah, I feel complete.
Okay, cool. Right. Me too. Thank you, Ivy. Wonderful as always to see you. And we've got cards to do for Alison and Alison and Chelsea. Are you still here? Because much
you
love. Thank you, Alison and Chelsea.
Allison and Chelsea. The card pose.
Yeah. Alison's still here. Excellent, Alison. Right, card for Alison.
I got dreams. Allison, if you're having dreams, I would suggest getting a journal and start writing your dreams down. Because you could be receiving messages in those dreams, so it's good to have like a journal of it written down. Also, you may also be, like very busy during the day, but your guides and stuff may be trying to give you messages in your sleep when your mind is calm. Because life is life. Sometimes it's crazy and the world's full of energies. So they may be trying to reach you in your sleep.
You're lovely. Right, Alison, and I've got Joan of Arc for you. Voice of Truth says, stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. So, speak your truth, basically, in a nutshell. And I don't think Chelsea is here anymore. So,
yeah, I haven't seen her.
About Chelsea, if you're here, last call for Chelsea before we go. Thank you to everyone who's joined us. It's lovely to see you all. Thank you, Tamara, for all your wonderful comments, and thank you to everyone else who's commented. And to those who Michelle, Ivy, and Trina who donated. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you all again soon. Happy New Year to everyone. Hope it's all a good one, and yeah, take care. Au revoir.
Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you for joining.
Au revoir. The Eagle Hawk, how are you feeling, Paulo? Love to you tomorrow.